And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Chris Sale. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Fought off foul. On the ground out to short. Arcia whips it to first. One up, one down. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. This to third. And it gets by him. So a man at first. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Inside. 1-0. Sale, a tall lefty, 180 pounds. Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And we're back. So here's the lefty, Framber Valdez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So here's Riley now. That one's in there. That's strike one. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0-1. Up the middle to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now it's Christian Walker. Sale back to work. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Sale, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. And a swing and a miss. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. On the ground to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Aye. 0-1.
And that one hammered. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Just missed. Altuve makes his way towards it. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sean Murphy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball. That one at the knees for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Curveball drops in there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Left field, Fairchild sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. Cam Smith digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that quickly 2 away. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hit in the air, left field. Fairchild. He's got it, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brian De La Cruz. This one in the air, right field. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Stuart Fairchild in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Orlando Arcia. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the top of the 4th. Now here is Jose Altuve.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
And a swing and a miss. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a foul out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That misses, and that is ball 1. Got it started a little too early, strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swung on, belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Man at second. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Whips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Olsen swings through it for strike 1. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. And that is out of play. Runner edges away at second. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Fly to center his first time. Up and in. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hit in the air, center field. Myers under it. And that will end the inning. Back at Truist Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now, Christian Walker. Sale back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Diaz goes after that one for strike one.
0-1. Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Sail ready. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
There goes the runner. Bunts it towards the mound. Throw on to Olsen. Out on the sac bunt. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Harris brings it in with a nice running grab. And we're back. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Braves, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it, and Albies is retired. So here's Murphy now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Tap foul at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Brian De La Cruz.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mauricio Dubon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike at the knees. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Fly to left his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. He goes down looking. Bottom of the sixth. And now, Stuart Fairchild. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Nope.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. And it skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Olsen swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, great stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-0.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 7th. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And he grounds one back up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
I got 1 ball, 1
Squirts
strike.
away a little bit. And the runner stays where he is.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock on to the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
And he hits a ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Alvarez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Bunt attempt misses. And the throw out of third.
No, that was out of character. Maybe should have stuck with swinging for the fences.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Oh, look at the stop. Tags the runner. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Now the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Albies on third with 2 out. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now that's smacked to right center. Caught! And he made a great effort on that one. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Pierce Johnson will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-1.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So up next, Jeremy Pena. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. On to the bottom of the 8th, and down the center. That one inside, and that's ball 1. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. Harris gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one is inside. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And the count 1-2. That one ripped. Throw comes in. Runner stops. Second and third. Nobody out.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Olsen swings through it for strike 1. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. That should get the dugout going. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. Ozuna is out. So digging in, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down, bases empty. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily. Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. They say you win. Murphy at second with 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best. I ain't never seen the best. Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder. So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fouled off left side. Iglesias, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Man at first, nobody out. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Nobody out, runner at first. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, one away. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. There's a line drive to left field. Dives and makes the catch.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
So they're down to their final out. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Myers around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Strike 2. 1 strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.